As promised, here is the same height shaded arrow routine but using n4ce Pro rather than n4ce Designer. So I have here the starting smoothed LiDAR grid, and all I'm going to do this time is right click models, and this time I'm going to select point grid. So give it a suitable name. Okay, set the point spacing and the code as before, nothing else is ticked, press OK. So that gives us this model. I'll just double click to open it up. Okay, so you can see the code is already drawing the arrows, but they don't have any information as what direction to go in yet. First thing I'm going to do is just go to the DTM tab, and under the settings, just set the maximum external length to, say, 10 meters, so that I can then just create a DTM, and there's much less tidying up to do. Right, so now I've got my DTM, I need to smooth it. Okay, yes, it is draped over the smooth DTM, but I can still smooth it again to make sure that that smoothing is carried forward properly. So under DTM, I'm going to select smooth. There we go, that's done. So now I need to go to the design menu, okay, and this is the manual tool that actually adds the angle and gradient information to each point. So I'm just going to click that. Alright, so that's done. And if I hover over each point, now you can see the G equals and the A equals. So the A is the angle and G is the percentage gradient. What I need to do now is I need to swap over the height for the gradient. So to do that, I'm going to flick back to the spreadsheet view, just highlight the height column in the model, and choose swap with a dimension, and this time the dimension is G. Now that's done, I flip back to the model. Okay, and if I select redraw, you can see the contours go hideous for obvious reasons. So I'm going to turn that off because I don't need the contours, I don't need the model, and I don't need the markers. So that leaves us with the arrows, as you can see. They're obviously following the angular direction as we've set it to. All I need to do now is to load in the color profile. So to do that, I can go DTM tab again, DTM defaults, click on load in the gradient profile, and then just tick on height shading. And there we go, done. So the routine in Designer essentially does those previous steps all in one, but it's just as easy to do really in Pro, it's just a little bit more manual. That completes the video.